They love you when you're high, kid. But when you crash, when your hands tremble and your heart begs for one reason to stay, that's when the crowd gets quiet. That's when the masks fall off. That's when you see what's real and who's not. Let me tell you something real dark, real raw. You were broken once. I saw it. And it wasn't some dramatic fall with music and screaming. It was quiet. That silent kind of breaking, the kind where you still smile in public, still laugh at the right jokes, but inside, you're dead. They shattered you in silence, and the worst part, you let them. You give them love, loyalty, honesty, all those heavy things, and they carried it like it was disposable. You handed over gold and they sold it for scraps. Now you're here, angry, lost, confused, and telling yourself you're fine, but you ain't. And that's okay, 'cause broken ain't the end, it's the start. You think I became this because life handed me flowers and promises? Nah. I got handed fire and silence. I learned to love the sound of doors closing and people disappearing. I stopped expecting apologies. I stopped explaining my worth. I started watching, studying. 'Cause when they break you once, they expect you to stay there, on your knees, begging for their presence like a starving dog. But let me ask you this. Why beg someone to stay when they had no shame walking away? Why keep giving when all they do is take? You want to know what real strength is? It's not smiling when you're hurting. It's not pretending everything's fine. Real strength is choosing not to go back. They'll come back, eventually. Oh, they always do. When you start moving in silence, building in darkness, when the glow up ain't flashy but dangerous, they'll hear about you. Whispers in the hallways, rumors in the streets. You remember him? Did you see her now? And they'll watch from a distance, jealous, regretful. And you, don't you dare turn around. You owe them nothing, not even your attention. They broke you once, never again. That's the rule now. That's your law. Let me break this down for you logically, yeah? Let's say pain is a currency. You gave yours away for free. Every tear, every sleepless night, every unanswered message, that's value, kid. And they wasted it. So now, you charge for it. You guard it. Your energy, priceless. Your time, selective. Your love, earned, not handed out like a flyer in the wind. People treat you how you let them. You teach them how to walk over you when you stay quiet after disrespect. You taught them you'd forgive anything. You taught them you'd always be there, so they stopped trying. You stopped existing in their mind as a person. You became a resource, a pit stop, a therapist, a punching bag. But not anymore. That chapter, it's gone. Burn it. Write the new one in fire and silence. Be the one who says less and builds more. They call you heartless, so what? They said you changed, good. They miss the old you, of course they do. He was easy to use. That old version of you, he bled for people who wouldn't even spit water if you were burning. That version of you died in silence. Now this version This one doesn't beg, doesn't explain, doesn't need a crowd. He becomes the storm. I know it hurts. I know some nights the silence is so loud it feels like it's screaming at you. You replay every word, every lie, every fake promise, and you want closure, but closure ain't real. You close it yourself. You bury what hurt you, not with hate, but with indifference. They don't deserve a piece of your mind. They don't get to know what it did to you. That's your power now. They don't know you anymore. You outgrew them. You evolved in the fire they left you to burn in. You built armor from ashes. And here's the irony. People fear what they can't predict. You were predictable. You'd always be there, always care, always answer, always forgive. But now, you're gone. And they hate that. They hate the silence, the unbothered version of you. The man who doesn't flinch, doesn't explain, doesn't care what they think. That version's a ghost in their guilt. They remember you, and it hurts. Let it. They earned that pain. Shh. But you move. You grow. Quietly. Ruthlessly. With every move calculated.